Good morning, thieves. Today we have some fascinating guests on. The royal family, the hardworking people of our city, and some dead people.
Sorry.
First off, everyone, please get up for our former princess, Antigone. It's so great to see you.
Oh my God, it's an honor to be here.
Oh, it's such an honor to have you. So, I'm sure we've all heard about what happened this past week, and we're all just dying to know what's going on with your brother's body.
Oh, actually, it's still out. You guys can go see it if you want. Just don't try to bury it.
But you did, though. So what were your motivations behind that?
So I grew up idolizing my brother, and it just like pained me to know that he wouldn't get a proper burial. So, and there was nothing I could do to convince Creon. So I took things into my own hands. I had to avenge him.
You go, girl.
Yay!
Speaking of being girls, what's it like being one? Being a woman in this modern age must be pretty hard.
I never understood what being a woman was supposed to entail. I spent my entire life wondering how I was going to live being proper. I never grew up as the pretty one. My sister was always the better one. I just didn't understand being like obedient and having less rights than man despite being basically a princess. The respect that I only get when I link myself to a man, it's hard out here.
Sucks for you, I am a man. So on to our last question. Do you feel like you were fated to die?
At the time, I was like totally depressed. I don't think I was fated to die though. I simply made choices that put me in the position of possible death. When I decided to bury my brother, I knew about the consequences, but justice for my brother was more important to me. I knew that when I got caught that I would be executed at the hands of my uncle. I accepted it and I did what I believed in.
Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
Of course.
Tune in. We have a very special guest up next. Next up on our show is Antigone's uncle, the king of thieves, Creon. Hello, my little subjects. Such a fine day for a chat. Indeed it is, my liege. I don't want to waste your Royal Highness's time, so I'm just going to jump right into the questions. Could you explain your decision to cast aside your beliefs and values for a job that you despise? My reasoning is very simple, really. This world needs kings to run it. Without them, it would be chaos. As I said to little Antigone, I woke up one morning and found myself king of thieves. God knows there were other things in life I loved more than power. I think it really sums up what I think about it all. Beliefs and values, we're paper towels for rulers to wipe their hands with. My will's the will of the people, and what is best for them I shall deliver. Though they may not see it as what is best, is what must be done. Wow, truly profound, my liege, truly profound. And what about Antigone, Haman, and your wife? How do you feel about them killing themselves over the consequences of your actions? Well, it's very interesting that you should mention that. I'm very sorry. I seem to have my morning meeting with my advisors. Well, thank you very much for your time. Okay. Please welcome Haman and his many.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, thank you so much for being here. I won't dilly-dally. Haman, what are your views on the traditional female stereotypes?
Well, I really just think that they're outdated, and I really don't care for them, personally, but I understand that socially, women do need to be able to abide by these unspoken rules. So I respect their choices to do so, which is why, that night at the dance, I danced with this Mani all night instead of Antigone. I understood that something was to be expected of her, and I upheld it. Women should not have to put on rouge or perfume or meet the expectations of men.
What do you think?
I totally agree with Heyman. I grew up being the beautiful one, so there were a lot of materialistic standards I had to live up to. I think as a woman, as daughters, as wives, we all have roles to play. This is just the way the world is.
Yeah. Next up, ladies and gents, we have the 3 guard. Yeah. First off, how's the wife?
Well, you know, same old, same old. Wife and kids never give me a break.
Yes, of course. So, are you 3 morally liable for the actions you commit under the regime?
I just follow orders, so if anything, it's more on them than it is on us. I mean, yeah, we just do what they tell us to. It's not our moral responsibility. But, keep that between you and me, huh? Don't want trouble with the boss.
Yeah, I will.
Hey, sir, you need like a coffee or something?
Yeah.
We'll get you a coffee.
Yeah. Now, please welcome Her Majesty Queen Eurydice. Thank you so much for being here. May I just say, you look stunning. You like knitting? Welcome in the chorus. So, I'll get straight to the point. You seem to be the voice of reason. What do you think Creon should have done?
In my opinion, I think Creon should have considered his relationship with Antigone before making his decision. Although I understand that he has his own responsibilities, Antigone didn't deserve death for doing what she thought was just. It was too harsh, but I had no power. I had no influence over Creon and the choices he made. But it truly is a shame that so much tragedy came from what Antigone believed in.
Word. Please welcome the brothers. So what's it like being dead? So is there like a difference between being buried and not buried? Give it up for the nurse.
Hello, everyone.
How do you feel about being taking on a maternal role in the royal family?
I mean, it's a big responsibility for sure, since Jocasta, Antigone, and Ismene's mom left them on my hands. Is he all right?
Great. You spineless? Do you have any will? Do you have any internal thoughts, any monologue in there? Hello? Hello? Is it just empty? Do you have anything going on? Do you do anything for yourself?
Yes, sir.
Do you think of like, it's like anything, you got nothing in there, right?
Yes, sir.
You got nothing in there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely
Yes.
nothing. You
Yes,
just
sir.
tell them what time it is and
Yes, sir.
like, I hate you. I hate you.
Yes, sir.
What's the time? I bet you know. I bet you keep track of the time. But you're a chronologer.
6 in the morning.
What a nerd. Thank you everyone for tuning into Good Morning to Cock Crow with the Fallout Brothers. It's been such a pleasure having you. I'm going to bed.